Friday evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video. I do apologize for the upload schedule. I really gotta figure that out. But tonight, I'm gonna give you guys 4 movie reviews. So, this first review is going to be from a movie that I saw last Saturday. Imagine that. But that movie that I saw last Saturday that I can finally talk about is Arthur the King. So, this is a new true story movie that stars Mark Wahlberg and Simu Liu, which you'll recognize him as Shang-Chi. But this is, like I said, based on a true story about an adventure racer team who trek through Costa Rica and later go into Santo Domingo. So, Mark Wahlberg plays Michael Lindnord, and he is down on his luck, and he went into like a lot of trouble on his first adventure racing event, and it ended up costing him his sponsorship and his team. So when this movie picks up, it's 3 years later. This takes place in 2018, by the way, so not too long ago. Well, there is this stray dog who is literally filled with like diseases, and the dog follows this team throughout the jungle, and the team gets closer to it, but Mark Wahlberg takes a strong liking to it, and that's when this movie really starts going. I will say the first hour is kind of slow for me, but once the dog aspect comes into the movie, that's when this movie gets a little bit better. Now, this movie could be labeled as sappy, but I do find it to be very, very well put together. There is a scene in here that is very, very tense, and it takes place on like a zip line, and they all had to like go across, but one of the team members gets stuck, and Mark Wahlberg has to like literally go out and save the woman before she plummets to the ground. So he has to like literally use his bike to get her across. So they obviously do get across. But this dog follows them for like 200 plus miles, and they literally had to do this race in like 5 days. It includes like hiking through the jungle, kayaking, zip lining, and then like a 2-mile sprint to the finish line. You gotta be insane to like do this thing. But pretty much the whole movie is this race and the camaraderie between this dog. So when the race ends, this team comes in second place, and the dog becomes their official mascot. So Mark Wahlberg tries to get it out of the country before it dies because it's very, very sick. Well, you do get 2 scenes that are fake outs, but the actual dog did pass away like a couple of years ago, so this film was dedicated to Arthur the King. And I really did like this movie, but the pacing was a little slow in the beginning, but once the dog came in, it's just one of those family-friendly dog movies. I mean, you don't get like that depressing ending like in My Dog Skip or Marley and Me, which just rips out my soul. No, this is kind of like an uplifting ending. So, overall, I really did enjoy this movie quite a bit, and I would give Arthur the King a B. So, those are my thoughts on Arthur the King. My next 3 videos are going to be my Ghostbusters reviews. So, I have to talk about Ghostbusters 2016, Ghostbusters Afterlife, and yes, you will get a review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So, go ahead and record these videos as well and get all these out as soon as possible. And once I got my Ghostbusters videos filmed, I will also do a ranking. But that will come tomorrow, so stay tuned for all that. And tomorrow as well, I'm going to go see Immaculate, so I'll have a review out for that as well. So, lots of stuff happening. Just give me time, and I will give it to you guys. But that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for my next video. Adios. Peace.